A Marriage Proposal by Anton Chekhov. About the author Anton Chekhov. Anton Pavlovich Chekhov was a Russian short story writer and playwright. He wrote about ordinary events and the relationships of people in small villages and towns. His stories were a reflection of reality. The dialogues and the characters seemed real. Chekhov quickly won fame for his comical stories and farces such as A Marriage Proposal, which is written in the year 1889, and he considered humor as an essential ingredient in all his works. But his writing grew more serious over time. The Seagull, which is published in the year 1896, The Uncle Viner, which is published in 1899, Three Sisters, which is published in 1901, and The Cherry Orchard, which is published in 1904, took him to the heights of fame. Next, about the play A Marriage Proposal. A Marriage Proposal is a one-act play written by famous Russian playwright and short story writer Anton Chekhov. It was written in 1889 and was first performed in 1890. The play takes place on a country estate in the late 19th century Russia. The play focuses on the tendency of wealthy families to seek ties with other wealthy families in order to increase their wealth. In 19th century Russia, marriage was a mean of economic stability for most people. They married to gain wealth and possessions or to satisfy social pressure. The play, A Marriage Proposal, revolves around three main characters. First one is Stefan Stefanovich Chubukov, then Natalia Stepanovna, and Ivan Vasilievich Lomov. Stefan Stefanovich Chubukov is a landowner in Russian village in the 19th century. He loves his daughter and plays the role of a good father. And next is Natalia Stepanovna. Natalia is the heroine of the play and she is 25 years old and daughter of Chubukov. She is talkative and a short-tempered one. Then Ivan Vasilievich Lomov. Ivan Vasilievich Lomov is a neighbor of Chubukov and he is 35 years old. He proposes Natalia, the daughter of Chubukov. Also, he suffers from a weak heart and sleeplessness. The short summary of the play A Marriage Proposal. Chubukov and Lomov are neighbors. One day, Lomov visits Chubukov's house to propose the hands of Natalia Stepanovna. The moment Chubukov comes to know that Lomov has come with a proposal of marriage, he becomes extremely happy and gives the consent. Lomov wants to marry Natalia because she is a good housekeeper, educated, and not bad looking. He sees in Natalia an ideal wife who can help him in leading a peaceful and regular life. In the meantime, Natalia meets Lomov. Lomov has difficulty in coming to the point. That's about the marriage proposal. And while talking about their family and the land they own, a dispute arises between them. They start arguing over the ownership of a piece of meadow, and that is Oxen Meadows. Each of them claims that it belongs to her or him. Lomov traces his family history to prove his claim, but Natalia refuses to change her opinion. Both of them engage in a war of words. Chubukov too joins in the argument, and Lomov gets nervous and leaves the house. When Natalia comes to know that Lomov has come to propose her, she blames her father for not telling it before. On Natalia's wish, her father requests Lomov to visit their house again. This time, Natalia is polite. A short while after, a second quarrel arises between over the merits of their dogs. Natalia supports Utkatai and Lomo praises Ugadi. Both of them praise the quality of their dogs. They again start shouting at each other. In the meantime, Chubukov comes. Instead of putting an end of their quarrel, he also starts quarreling. In this dispute, Lomov's condition deteriorates and he falls on the chair, unconscious. Both the father and the daughter think that he has died. Natalia starts lamenting that her chance of getting married has gone. After some time, Lomo comes to his senses. Chubukov tells Lomo that Natalia is willing for marriage, so he should marry her. Natalia expresses her willingness. Chubukov does not want to lose even a moment and joins their hands. But soon they start quarreling again. Chubukov tries to calm them down. With this, the play comes to an end. Theme of the play. Marriage is the central theme of the play, and the theme of the play is the cold approach to marriage that had been common in 19th century Russia, especially among the wealthy. The play suggests that love sometimes is not important in marriage. It is the other way to stabilize financial status. It is quite evident that there is no genuine love between Lomo and Natalia, and their marriage is only a marriage of convenience.